Hey, it's Earth. Your Earth. That's right. Don't adjust your whatever device you're listening to this on. It's me, live in the stereo. No return engagements, no encore, and this time, absolutely no requests. Get a snack, settle in, because I'm about to tell you the story of my life, or more specifically, how pollution ended it. Tape 1. I'm 71% water. Nice, right? Well, here's the thing. My oceans are filling with plastic and other pollutants, like chemicals and oil. The plastic from everyday items, like grocery bags, are confusing my organisms into thinking it's food. This is choking them because they confuse the bags and other plastics with food. Chemicals and oils are flooding into my water. The chemicals are dissolving into the water, absorbed by the fish, which poisons them. The oil? That's the best part. It covers the surface of the water like a film, covering the organisms too. This can contaminate your food through absorption, can lower your property value, ruin your pretty water aesthetic, affecting you too. Tape 2. Can you see me? Well, I can see you. Every day you people use more and more of my energy to create light, with no regards for all you waste. You use most of your artificial light at nighttime, but before you did this, you were always able to see it at the night because of my stars. Now you're lucky if you see a starry night, because you brighten my night sky with nothing but excess light in your over-inhabited areas. If you think your city is safe, you might be wrong. 80% of my beautiful skies are hidden due to SkyGo. Go outside at night and look in the sky. If you can't see beautiful natural stars, then your area is not safe from light pollution. All of this overuse of my light causes me so much harm. You can use more of my energy to make your light, taking it from me. You disrupt my ecosystems. My nocturnal creatures cannot see at the night due to your use of artificial light, making their day night. My predators, who use light to see, obtain more food because the shadows that my natural light casted are gone or shrunken, and the prey can no longer hide. So, next time you go outside and can't see me, just think, do you really need to turn on every single light at night? Do you need to light all your porches for no one to use? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Tape 3. You're used to everyday noises, like loud music, a blasting TV, the honks of cars stuck in traffic. Well, guess what? Your constant noise messes me up. My organisms get disrupted, and even you are damaged. The excess and unnatural noise causes hearing problems because the sound systems of organisms are not used to the frequency of these noises. Excess noises can cause our mental states to be altered. Organisms I create become aggressive, lose their sleep, become stressed, and they get hypertension because all of the sound you humans make. You open yourselves up to more severe and chronic issues in the future. My animals, my precious animals, they become aggressive, even more than you guys. Their super developed hearing picks up all this sound, causing them to become disoriented, making them easier prey, while others become inefficient at hunting. All your excess noise can cause such a great disturbance in my ecosystems. My animals become so much more lonely and can't reproduce, due to city sound drowning out their mating calls. Every time you go outside screaming or with music blasting or honk your horn for some reason, just remember that you just became responsible for the death of an organism.
Tape 4. You continuously rip out the trees out of my soil to clear land for your own well-being, not even stopping and thinking about all the nutrients that are ripped out along with the trees. And oh, the farmers. You're also caught up in having a high yield of corn and materials that you don't even realize that you're mistreating the land. That's the trade-off. Mistreating the land, but get more agricultural food. Don't think I forgot about how selfish the industry is. In order to avoid the cost of disposing waste correctly, they just illegally dump the waste. After ruining my land, you expect it all to go back to normal, don't you? Well, sorry to break it to you, it takes me a while, and your careless actions aren't helping. Tape 5. You're always on your phones, selfishly typing away. But do you realize what that does to me? All of this natural radiation caused by humans, about 20% of it is your fault. Mining, handling radioactive materials, storing radioactive waste, even using radioactive reactions to generate energy or x-rays is slowly killing me. Microwaves, cell phones, radio transmitters, wireless devices, computers, and cell phones are destroying me. That's the thing. You think it's all worth it for these precious devices. Did you know that? Probably not. Tape 6. I know what you're thinking. How can there be so many reasons? Well, there's a few more left. This tape is dedicated to heat. It may not seem like a big deal, but it's part of a much bigger problem. Those factories, those darn factories. You want to heat your water? Fine, but don't go dumping it back into my waters. That'll change my water temperatures, and that will kill my fishies and marine life. This quick change cannot be easily adapted to. Tape 7. Now the last reason why I'm dead is not always visible, but trust me, it's there. 1760. Yep, that's when this all really started. You were all so busy with further advancing your beautiful technologies and factories that you forgot about little old me. Surprise, another trade-off. I get it, you're just trying to make your life more convenient for you, but in the midst of that, you affected your air. You forget that clean air that you were breathing once could be affected by those advancements. That car you drive, it increases the amount of greenhouse gases in my atmosphere, which contributes to global warming. The polluted air can damage your eyes, throat, and lungs. It's even worse for people who have asthma or allergies. Don't you see it? It's an ongoing cycle, and it always circles back to you. Tape 8. Well, there also have been laws made to try and protect me. The main laws passed were the Pollution and Prevention Act, which tried to reduce the amount of pollution through cost-effective changes in production and operations and material use. The National Pollution Prevention Policy, passed by the EPA, states that pollution should be prevented whenever possible. Release of non-recyclable waste should be in a safe and environmentally friendly manner, and unsafe disposal should only be a last resort. Did you all really think these would help? You thought wrong. It's nice that you tried, but you were way past the point of return. Even if you stopped driving and burning fossil fuels at once and sucked excess gas out of the atmosphere, it would still take over a century to fix.